Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing exponential per player capitals on the Europe Advanced map. We're playing as the green player out of the third position, and we have nothing too delightful to cap on here on our board today. A little bit of a play for Orient, a little bit of a play for the bottom of the board if we want it. It's a 2-point hold for the bottom off of the Benghazi capital here. Somebody almost certainly takes the Vienna capital. That's an incredibly strong capital on this board. We could actually get a 2-point split shared with white here on the 3. They did not cap on the 3 there. Russia is a decent play. I think we'll go down here. I don't dislike this. We'll show blue that we're here. Maybe not a turn 1 play for a bonus, but a turn 2 play certainly. Somewhat close to the middle of the board. Got plenty of troops in Orient. Only blue sees our capital, so there is that, but can play off of the 2 over here, cut through, take this, and then play over here as well. 4 troops here. I don't know. It'll be all right. This is, by the way, Risk Global Domination. It is online Risk, just like the board game, but with a bunch of different maps and settings that you can play that the board game doesn't have. And in this case, Capital Conquest is the setting that we are playing today with exponential per player cards. So that is trade-ins scale up as you go. 5, 7, 10, 13, 17, 23, 30, 39, 51, and so on. And those trade-ins are per player. So once you trade cards in, your number scales up. Nobody else's does, unlike the exponential and progressive modes elsewhere. Looks like white is maybe quitting, which is just quite early for that. But what can you say? Sometimes people just don't want to play. So I had other options, maybe. Mostly a play for Russia is where I could have considered going otherwise. But I don't dislike this position at the bottom of the board. Maybe blue hits me. I'm not sure. But I think we'll be okay. 5 cap should survive. White comes back. And I assume somebody will have at least this position early. I think we want to take North Africa, then play for Orient. There shouldn't be any caps in Orient. There very well might be. White fails a 3-on-1. Those have been failing like crazy, we've been seeing lately. 6 here. I don't think 3-on-2 is not going to win. So we will just stack capital, I think. And here is what I'm going to leave a 2 there. We're going to fortify this way to take this bonus on the second turn. And that should be a reasonably decent start with at least a troop or 2 holding on our border here. If you guys have been enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out quite a bit. Watching most of the video helps out as well. Appreciate everybody being here. And if you haven't yet, I haven't heard whether or not the let's see. I haven't heard that people have been unable to redeem the code for the Mika thumbs up emote. This one right here from Friday's video. So go check out Friday's video if you haven't yet redeemed the code. I haven't heard that somebody's been unable to, so those may still be out there available to redeem. Should be in that video if you haven't watched it yet. But we're going to continue on here, try to win. I think on this next turn, now that I'm taking the bonus, my best bet is going to be to try to take as much of Orient alongside that bonus take as possible. Hopefully this goes up. If red goes up with this, we can somehow stay on 15. I'm not expecting that they do go up. Okay, cool. So this is Europe Advanced, by the way. One of the most popular maps in Risk. And black now begins with 8 troops. Doesn't look like anybody lost a capital. Orange actually didn't get hit more than once on that first turn by me, white and blue. So they started with 7, which normally out of the 4th position, as long as you get hit 2 times, you will only start with 6. Blue starts with 11. Wow. That is quite a number of troops for blue early on here. Let's see where their expansion happens. 11 is an interesting number for this player to begin with. It's probably a +4 and territory would be my guess, but I didn't see what other additional territory. Could be top left in territory. That may even be more realistic. White starts with 10. Okay, white I would guess is, I didn't see them do a lot of attacking. Generic Alps might be where white is. So we are going to be the first player without a bonus, but if we somehow don't get hit, we'll start with 7, which isn't bad. It almost acts like we do have a bonus. We'll see what white does, though. They were pretty slow on their opening turn. And we're going to get hit twice. Yeah, there it is. So blue might actually be here then. Or just top left. If we get hit twice, we'll only start with 6. That's okay. I've got these troops to roll with as well. And we're just going to go with this and fortify a 2-back. I think an 8 cap should still be fine. On turn 2, we get atrociously bad dice here. 3 on 1. I'm actually not going to pull any of these back. We're going to pull this troop back because these can be used to hit 1, 2. I can use these to stack on next turn to hit. Orange does not break me, but it looks like orange is directly above me. Orient may be a little bit more difficult to take here, but he doesn't break me, right? That is nice. Red places here. That is foolish. Unless you're trying to rival the orange player. I don't understand the troop placement here by red. We saw red placing troops on the left side to hit here. It looks like red is just simply going to break orange, which is bizarre. Which if red hits this... If red hits... Or if orange hits this... We hit red out of here. Orange hits this 3. We don't even bother hitting the 3. Orange deals with it. We take the rest of Orient on the next turn. Oh, he's down below. His original capital might be down here, actually. Is he capped on the flip side of Italy? Black is top right. Interesting. Black is in the corner. So black doesn't have a very good capital. Red seemingly doesn't have a very good capital. I do think that both white and orange do. I think orange may be on Romania. White on Vienna. Do we think blue hit white? Because I think blue's top left. Blue did hit white. If I'm reading this correctly, white picks up a bunch of extra territories, but gets hit in Denmark. Although blue was down to 10, so blue wasn't holding Scandinavia either. That could be some battling happening up there. I do have to be a little bit wary of red on the left-hand side here. But if I start this next turn, we'll get 3 extra from this. We'll get 2 extra from our troop count as long as white doesn't hit us. That should get us up to 10 generation, which won't be too bad. And maybe I don't even want to hit red out of this spot right away. I do fear red on the left-hand side here. I think that they may end up being a bit problematic for me. But I might be able to play for Orient off of that. White potentially bots here. After a break from blue, still getting 11. Highest generation of any individual player right now. And they are going to full on quit. Hopefully that bot doesn't land down by me. It does not. So I want guaranteed 6 on 2 here. Guaranteed 6 on 2 here. And I want that there. We're not going to hit red out of the spot just yet. Red has discovered my capital, so maybe they'll play a little bit nicer here. Orange is saying good game. And I'll pull this one back to capital. Don't want to take this bonus yet. Red gets 10. Red has Italy. And red did not have Italy last turn, did they? They did not. They have either split Italy or France. I'm not sure which. I saw 8 troops down here, which was a bit bizarre. This could end up being a little bit annoying. I don't actually think orange will break me in Orient. I anticipate blue getting hit here. If not now, then soon. We've got extra territories too. I needed to make sure I got white out of here. I'm a little bit glad I didn't go for red in this spot. Maybe I get it, and that's okay. But we lost 2 on a 2 here. The previous turn we lost 3 on a 2, which I've been seeing happen a lot more recently, and I'm a bit surprised by that. As long as red doesn't take this bonus down here, he does hit me, but I don't think he's got enough juice to take Spain yet. I don't dislike our position, although if orange is capped in front of us, it's a little bit hairier. Black is only getting 5 now. They've been knocked out of a couple of their positions, it seems. And here they go for Russia. Is that a jump I want to get on now? I don't know that I actually want to hit red yet. I think I hit orange. I don't break orange. I pull back. I leave the 3 here. Black fortifies center. What is that? Is that a complete give up of the capital? Don't break me, please. Thank you. That might be a sacrifice of your capital. Why are these troops not on a cap? We saw this come down from a stack here. Doesn't fortify the capital. I mean, seemingly an entire state. It's a 10 that hit a 2 right away, right? I almost wonder if I just get the jump on that now. White is botted. We knew that. Well played. I may as well. I may as well try this. Not looking good. Yeah, fair enough. Orange gets 9. Black's not going to be happy with me, but there's a chance they open up my capital, and their 7's not pointed at anything useful. They say why. I mean, Black, I will tell you right now, I misjudged this, admittedly, but the answer to your question, the answer to your why here, is I saw you come down with a stack that was larger than a turn's worth of generation for you. From this position, right? Which didn't make sense to me. So I thought the cap was here on Petro. It was obviously not. But larger than a turn's worth of generation here. And then it not fortified back to where I thought your cap was. So that's why I came down to hit you. Evidently now, I know I'm going to get slapped. I have a trade in though, and this only gets so far. So if you go too far here and I don't see the 7 fortify, like if he breaks and continue, the 7 goes back. What are you doing? Now I don't. I really don't like that play from Black. I don't like that at all. White is capless. I really don't like that play from the Black player. If he gets broken by the bot here, which I think he will, I'm not incentivized. Yeah, I'm not incentivized to hit him right now. I think we just knock white out down here. Red is there. And this is interesting because if red comes and hits me, then it doesn't look great for him. Orange took the white capital. Great play by Orange. I think Orange is a decent player. He was obviously a bit flustered by red's move. Because Black got broken by the white bot, I'm not incentivized to hit white here. Or to hit Black, right? He's holding against me. He didn't break me. And normally I would say that's a bad play. He should have absolutely broken me so that I can't put unneeded pressure on him. He didn't break me. Red now has hardly anything. By the way, if you're wondering why did I knock blue out of the bottom, wasn't going to risk blue hitting me. Also want to make blue's pathing into red more difficult. White in the middle of the board is going to be a little hairy. Orange, I do believe, took white out of this bonus, but we're playing exponential per player, so the card eliminations are going to be one of the most important things on this board. Red does not. No, red actually comes back to cap. That was a good play by red. Do we see black trade here and hit white bot? Or do we just see him try this anyway? Wow, he doesn't even take the bonus back. I'd pull the 8 off your border at this point. Because now with the amount of troop hits we've seen, if white doesn't trade here, I've got a 31 cap. I'm probably best off committing all 17 of my troops up here to try to eliminate white if it doesn't trade. I was almost hoping that black would hit the 4 here, so there'd be more of a chance of feeding. Now there's actually a greater chance that the white bot plays for its bonus, and I get stuck here, unable to take this elimination. Blue letting a lot of their turn go here. What would actually be best is blue failing the elimination, white not trading, and me stealing the cards. But it's possible blue actually just gets these cards, which an exponential per player, getting ahead on the cards, especially early, is very strong. Puts 3 here. This is going to stack against... Is it going to hit me? No, it goes left. I thought it was going to stack against orange there. That's going to hit black. Alrighty. Let's see. Red is here. Red is here. Let's just do that. I'm not going to have this elimination on white. I don't believe I have the troops. We saw 4 here. We saw 5 to the left. Don't believe I have the troops there. However, somebody may go for red. It's only a 14 cap here as well. So now that I know that what orange's cap total is, becomes a little bit more interesting for me. And orange may have this, right? He's getting 16 troops. He could be pretty close to this elimination as well. And I think he actually has it. Unless red's got it down bottom left. He does not have it. Interesting. Black getting this would be bad. Red getting this actually prevents red from getting this. I think black may end up with this. There was a little bit of material here that orange didn't want to try to roll, and he boxed off his 14 from coming up here. I would have pathed this, I think, a little bit differently with your hit from Lithuania into Estonia and Latvia and then St. Petersburg in that route if you knew white was still along this line to make sure your 14 could come out and confirm the elimination. And red, okay, white or orange did remove everything top right here. Red is our opponent who gets the extra cards, and red has been the weakest player on the board for much of this game. Fed Axe, that looks like a player I've maybe played against before. Don't love their cap choice, but I'm going to keep the kill guard here. I don't want to hit into black. I don't think that does me any good yet. We do have a trade on 3. So putting extra pressure on the black player here after their trade in, if they maybe misuse their troops or something, might not be a bad idea. If they hit me, I'll just hit them back. It's kind of as simple as that. I'm surprised they kept the 8 here after their last move. But I do think keeping red here is not a bad idea. I'm not going to react to this until he actively breaks me. If he actively breaks me, I'm going to slap the crap out of him. Yeah, see, doing this move now is just a terrible play. I mean, that's just a bad play. That's not a good play by black. Breaking me at this point, not a smart move. Unfortunately for the black player. The cap is open. I don't mind trading in now. But white is done, so swings around to me here. Benghazi is my capital. We will take that. Hope you got a trade, pal. Black, it's funny the way that black did this. If black had broken me the first time, I would have understood it. Black breaking me after I have 13 troops sitting next to him and I'm still generating a decent amount just from territory count, probably not the best play that you're going to make here. Yeah, he sees that I was setting a card block. He understands. Red is getting 12, so red has this bonus here. And probably territory count. So blue, I believe, is top left. Red trading in, again, is fine. If he breaks me, I'm going to be a little bit miffed about that. I can always keep a block on him. I'll just tell him well played, and hopefully he won't hit me. Thank you. I have no interest in hitting red here. I don't love the fortify in my direction, but he'll know that he's going to hit a cap here. And this is probably for the best here, black. Oh, we're going to find out that black is else. Wow. We've got one of those. We've got one of those players, everybody. For those of you who are uninitiated on my feelings about the style of player that black is, the black player is the type of player who cares so much about their rank that instead of playing to win, they play in a position where they trade in their cards when they have a set and then don't take a card so no one is incentivized to eliminate them. I have the general feelings in the game of Risk. How much does he have? Orange, buddy, please no. Please don't take this bonus. Please don't take the bonus or give me a card over here. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Because I don't want to have to hit him. And Orange and I have had a good neighborly relationship here. I appreciate that. If red breaks me, it gives me a separate spot to hit. Maybe takes a turn or two to get there. I don't think red realizes how large my capital is. But we've reached maybe a bit of a standstill here where it's mostly all four of us other than black kind of reaching a point where we've got kind of decent generation. I don't love the amount of off-cap troops that red has here. But what black doesn't realize he's doing is black is still attempting to eliminate himself from the game, because the issue with black is that he doesn't, because we're not playing progressive, there's no coming back from this. Right? We're playing per player. So you've put yourself in a hole here where you're not going to win. You're just hoping that two other players get eliminated before you. And I obviously enjoy winning. I obviously enjoy winning, but my distaste for other people's inactivity in the game far outweighs my distaste or my yearn to win. So I obviously want to win, but at this point in the game, what I want more than winning is for the black player to lose. So I think that this is going to be win or lose this game. Sometimes I reach points in games where I just decide, like, all right, even if I lose this, I think I will still upload it because it's a lesson for potential opponents of mine. Don't play like this. I think it is bad game design. And this isn't a knock on SMG by any means. This is just an opinion. It's why I don't like card skipping. And why I like the per player modes. I think it is bad game design to be incentivized, or just bad sportsmanship to be incentivized to do nothing. Where doing nothing is the thing that gets you the best result. And I don't know how they changed the rank system to put it in a way where, you know, somebody like this who is this inactive, never trying to break a card block ever in a game. Like, he's already missed three, 4 cards at this point. And I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Now, the interesting thing about this is I actually think I'm completely shifting gears off of black. I don't even want to give this player much more attention at this point, other than obviously planning to eliminate them, but it's going to take quite some time to get there. But the thing that I'm noticing, red has a lot of off-cap troops, probably the same situation top left. It looks like they've taken France. The question is, have they left blue? I don't know that they've left blue here. I think red and blue. Well, red and blue must be trading. Red is trading ahead of us. They got 4 cards off of white. No, sorry, they got 5 cards off of white. They're trading very ahead of us right now. They just traded for the 13. We're about to trade for the 10. They're going to be on 3, so I don't think this is a very good distribution of troops, though. This is a lot of off-cap troops. And yes, you've been getting 19 troops per turn. Obviously a decent spot to find yourself in. The issue is I think, though, the original white cap is here in Vienna. And that's just an incredibly strong capital on this board. I think I want to get this capital up to 100. And then start stacking up here to plan to eliminate black. Because orange is not going to look at this stack. Oh, has he quit? All that, trading your cards in, not trying to break the block with that trade in. And he had a decent amount of troops off cap. He could have prevented me from setting the block back up. All he would have to do is just sit in Georgia, but he moved the troops off of there after breaking me. I'm not sure I want to believe that block. I'll leave 20s here. I assume the troops come off. If they fortify off, I don't think I slam them. I think I want to sneak behind them and steal the capital. Because right now I'm the only one with good pathing for this. I almost want to butter black up. I need to somehow prevent it from taking cards on, or opening orange's capitals, I guess is more what I mean. But it's almost certainly going to open them. The benefit is I move before orange does after black. I have that going for me. I'd like the extra card so we can try to catch up to red because it'll put us ahead of orange and blue. Looks like red may have hit in a spot that he shouldn't have on this most recent turn. Orange is getting 24. So they maybe got hit a little bit on the left side. I think red and blue are trading in Western Europe and British Empire. And then red has Southern Europe, Southwestern Europe, and West Africa. That would be my best guess. Black obviously is MIA. And this is good, right? This is what we want to happen in this scenario where this player, trades in and then bails. And I think maybe they thought the game was going to go faster. But I never want to, I don't like card skipping. I think card skipping is a silly inactivity type play where you're actively not doing something and it benefits you. I don't like that. I think this is a silly inactivity play where you're not doing anything and it potentially benefits you as well because somebody is not going to eliminate. They're not going to want to eliminate you for 0 cards. I am the exception. I absolutely will eliminate somebody for 0 cards. Does it all come off? 55. Now, I'll take it for... I'd consider taking it for 1, depending on how much it breaks. I'm not going to take it for 0. I won't just blast this right now and steal the elimination. That doesn't make any sense. So, blue's up to 20. I think blue maybe captured the +5 here in Central Europe. And they've broken orange. Wow. I will have Benghazi later. I'm assuming I'm not going to lose my capital. Now, blue does move ahead of me. Interested to see what orange does here. I don't plan to hit you right now, orange. I'm going to tell you that straight up. I think he may hit here and sit here. with those troops. Red gets 23 now. So red took France. That's why blue did that, because he's trying to establish a good rapport with red. I don't know why red would leave blue in London. Red places all of this over here. This is about to be a silly play as well. Potentially, but he's trading ahead of us too. Here goes black's attacks. I'd like to get black on 2 cards. I will obviously steal the capital here. I should have enough troops to eliminate this as long as it doesn't break me. I could take it for 1 card. I don't know that 1 card is going to be worth the cost. Sends 1 back. Blue's turn now. Orange could have a set here. I think... I don't think I want to... I don't know that it's worth it right now. I mean, it's extra cards, sure, but I think I can wait a turn. I'll do that. I think orange will attack back up. If it doesn't... Or sorry, black will attack back up. Orange may get this outright right now. It's only 1 card. That's why I don't know if it's worth it, but it's only 1 card. He trades in. Doesn't take it yet. Okay. He might be hitting blue, though. I don't like this. I don't love it if you open this player up. Although, if he blocked blue, there's some value behind a potential block on blue. Now we've got an extra capital. This will net us extra troops. Black will obviously hit us, but I'm assuming... Not assuming. If the 21 attacks up, we'll at least close a little bit of the gap on red. And red has a lot of off-cap troops. We recognize that. We can potentially debilitate them. Likely would need the help of somebody else, though. Now, red getting extra cards here would probably be a pretty good play. Orange doesn't have extra right now to be able to hit this. Red continues to fortify in my direction down here. I don't think this is a very good play. Hopefully this attacks up. If not, we're going to have to stack on this and try to take it on 3. I do have a trade-in, but I think this is too expensive right now. Ooh, this is bad. This is not good. Orange can take this outright right now. I don't think we have any way to stop it, because I thought it would attack up, and that was a misunderstanding for sure. So orange wants this elimination. He can get the 2 extra cards. It's as long as red doesn't get the extra cards, that's really the most concerning thing. There was 50 troops here, right? So this is not going to be enough. Doing it like this in case orange doesn't take this, which I think he probably just will. He does not. All right. If we get black on 3, that'd be the best, but I don't see a world. As long as blue has a path out here, I would be very surprised to see blue or red not take this at this point. If we can get 3 cards of this, we'll only be 2 cards behind red. That's super manageable as well. It's a bit of a hairy situation, that's for sure. Red continues placing troops against us down here. I really don't understand this. This is so many off-cap troops. I haven't hit him yet. I just don't think that that's the right play. Unless he gets these 2 cards. All right. Moment of truth here. If we can get 3 cards, we're only 2 cards behind red, and we're 3 cards ahead of orange and blue. That obviously would be pretty manageable. And I would absolutely go for it. At 3, it'll trade me in. We just need to survive blue here. This hits me here. Interesting. Oh, it's going to take the bonus. That makes enough sense. Loses 4. Loses 4 hitting, what was that, an orange 2? That's crazy. And black has officially flagged. So now the expert play here would be if orange let black through this area, and then blocked it off. Stacked a bunch of troops here that I couldn't get through. So blue gets 13 off the trade and 14. It just really is going to come down to how much blue has external here. If they go for this elimination, they do not. We are going to take our 20 troops and we're going to take this. Pop 2 back here. Did he? Somebody hit stuff. I didn't have to hit as much there. I did not have to hit as much there. We still don't need to take the +2 on Benghazi. Might as well take it elsewhere. Because again, Benghazi is the capital. We're not incentivized to hit that. So we get 3 cards off of black there. Is orange not going to hit me here? Orange, yeah, I think orange wants to keep his capital open, which is not a bad play. So now we're only 2 cards behind red. Red got 5 off of white. Orange went for it. I didn't try to go for it because I didn't think it was going to be worth it. I think red harvested some of it over here. He can make an interesting play, which would be to hit me with 92 troops, which would almost certainly get him immediately walloped. This will allow me to get a view of whatever orange's middle capital looks like here, assuming there's a capital on Vienna. And blue does not have this bonus, so orange took a card over here on that last turn. Blue might not even hit me here, but somebody hit through some of that black material that was sitting over here. I'm not sure what blue hit for, but it was definitely some chunk of that. I only hit, let's count up what we hit here. 7, 6, 13, 18, 19, 27, 35, 41, 47. I thought there was at least over 50 troops there. We get 39. That is probably too many. 120 here from orange. Buck 52. All in the middle here. Breaks left into red. I really want red to come off of the 92 here. This is an interesting commitment. This is about 60 troops being sent at red right now. I wonder if that's a block attempt. I think it is a block attempt. I think he's just blocked red. Or he's going to hit me, right? Puts 19 here. I'm wondering if he hits and shifts. Huh. He leaves it against me. That's a good way to get yourself clocked. I have to imagine blue's on Denmark, right? We had vision up here earlier where I don't believe there was a Rhine capital. I don't think this is a war blue should start here. I really don't think this does you any good. Not going to trade yet. I'm at too much of a risk of being blocked. Oh, well played. I get not wanting to break me here. This is interesting. I'm wondering if orange threatened to block earlier. Orange is clearly a decent player. This is a lot of troops. I don't understand. I mean, he must have fortified off cap because I don't understand this troop commitment here. Because once he takes this card, I don't really want to start a war with blue here, to be completely honest. I don't think starting a war here with blue is going to help me unless I can eliminate him in one go. I also don't think hitting here does me any good. I'm not going to give him a card here. What I want to happen is I want blue to trade, and I want blue to find my 102 capital up here and get himself hit. I am, at least as far as on-cap troops go, We're sitting about 70 higher than orange here. I don't think blue's in a position. Orange and I have been good neighbor with each other all game. I just don't think you're in a position to do this. I'll take Benghazi, why not? Otherwise, Ankara would just be included in that. I want blue to hit here first. Fair enough. I'm absolutely not. I mean, if red's card blocked even for a turn, we're only one behind him. It's a great play by orange. I don't know why he didn't fortify the 100-something troops here over. I think he thought I was going to give him a card. Wow. He broke it. His trade was high enough to break it. Kind of impressive, honestly. I'm anticipating getting whacked by blue here. Who must still exist here, right? You're trading in again to do this. I just don't get it, man. Because I didn't really... Blue just didn't like the number I was getting. Did he just roll? Did he just do what I think he did? Did he just roll orange's cap? Nope. He hit the 40, though. What are you doing, brother? This is an insane crash out. What are we doing? You do not have the legs to stand on here, blue. Wow. I'm pretty sure he hit orange's 40 over here, though. This was 160, and we saw an attack. There was an additional attack that happened. This is a bad play. These might be all of his cap troops, too. I don't have a trade-in, so I can't get very far here, but... he split. He left a 30. Helping with the block is crazy. He's helped with the block. That's wild. He had enough wherewithal to actually assist in the block and then still go hit me. I just don't think blue has that many troops. So red misses their first card here. We're one ahead of them. They hadn't missed a card up to this point. We're one behind them, sorry. One behind them, 3 ahead of blue and orange. And obviously both of these players are aware of blocks, right? So if both of these guys are aware of blocks, we have to consider that they are going to block me. I have a trade-in, 30 troops, assume the 67. Yeah, so funny. Does something crazy here. Is this bailing on this position? He's just going to bail on that block. Okay. What these guys don't realize, what blue doesn't realize is if you're going to block red, I assume red pulled a bunch off, and that's why he pulled away here. Are you daft? This is not a very wise player. Okay. It is. He keeps having enough here. Like, I have so many other attacks right now, dude. How does he keep... having extra. I guess I should have known he had extra there. I want him to open my capital. I don't know how to get him to do that. Not going to fortify anything off. Joker's big. But I don't think blue has enough troops to justify what he's doing right now. And you just burned 35. You had burned a bunch more before that. Orange pulls everything back, probably because he knows that red has a ton here that he's going to go try to use. The more blue lets me trade in, the more stuff I'm able to break. I can get cards off of orange if I need to. I can trade with red down below. Like, I have red as a fallback. If you block both of us, we're just going to trade with each other. So I'm interested to see what blue does here, because I'll just give a card to red. I don't really care. You know, red was holding a bunch of troops on me before, but it was at least being a good neighbor. I've got 2 cap cards. At this point, I don't think I want to trade in unless I absolutely have to. But I think continuing to put pressure on me here is not a wise choice. $25 he's going to keep here. And then splits back this way. Now the issue with this is that blue getting extra... I don't want blue to get these double extra troops here. That's not what I want. I don't think orange should want that either. We'll slow roll him. I don't really understand this play by him, but I'm going to get some extra troops for a couple turns. 31. It's over 50, we'll rip it. I'm not over 50 yet. That's definitely over 50. No, he's got pathing off that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to give orange pathing to my capital. I could see orange turning on me for extra cards. Blue's got to tread carefully here. All it takes is me getting through your block, because I think most of his troops have been off cap most of this time. There's the red trade. Orange is no longer blocking red. Red gets 41 off the trade. They're a card ahead of us. I don't want to set with my Joker. I'd actually rather have that for a trade on 3 for when I need it. Red's also getting 20 troops now. I would knock blue. I'm a little unsure why these guys are letting blue hold British Empire. I assume he's got quite a bit there. That actually might even be where he's capped, is over here. Which would not really explain why he's playing like this, but I'm not really going for the elimination on blue at this point. It's just not a battle you're going to win. He's committed more into this than me so far. He trades on 3. Is he going to continue going down this route? It doesn't look like it. Or he is capped over here and he's coming off of this to come block me instead. Or he's going down into red. 100 troops. Wow. You're really this committed to this, huh? Trade-in was for how much? 32? We had at least 50 over there? I mean, at this point, I know I'll have 2 extra cards. I didn't want to trade the Joker, but if this is... Again, I have this attack. I don't want to have to do this, but... 37 already. 1-1. I tried to let him hold this if I were orange, but... He might eliminate. Who's he eliminating here? He just did a crap ton of attacking. 3 caps. Did he steal reds or did he steal blues? I don't know that it matters who he stole. I think red might have been completely off cap, though. But orange taking this attack and not trading in off of it is really interesting. Because we still got a card. Oh, he took reds. Okay. No trade without the Joker yet. So blue gets a bunch of extra troops this turn. I think red had a crap ton of troops off cap. That's what I think happened. Like, I don't think red can perish anytime soon. And I'm not sure the investment right now will be worth it for anybody other than myself who can get ahead on red's cards versus these guys who can only catch up. So blue doing this, I intentionally didn't trade. I wanted to hold the Joker so I'd have back-to-back sets upon his next trade in. Hoping, right? If we get it, obviously, if we get an artillery, we're screwed. That doesn't happen. But if we get a dude or we get, we get an infantry, we get a cavalry, we're golden. So I think blue does hold Eastern Europe here. I do think red made some sort of impact there. This is fine, man. Come hit me. Oh, that was idiotic. He's going to break me down here. Which, fair enough, honestly. I don't even have this bonus here. I don't know why blue... it feels weirdly targeted. I mean, he's not doing anything about orange, anything about red. Oh, don't fortify here. You're a fool if you do. Oh, you can't even take this on the next turn. All right. You don't have Russia. Blue is really just putting himself in a spot, huh? And we have a dude. We got a dude. Back-to-back trade-ins here on blue. First trade for 39, second for 51. 80-something troops coming at him. Orange plays that relatively reserved. Red getting 13 now. Red also took his capital back. So whatever efforts orange did there, I don't know. Red must be blocked, right? Or he's setting a guard again. I don't really get the guard. I haven't done anything to you. I don't really understand this play. But blue, I know, won't have a set here. I fear that red's going to get himself eliminated right now and accidentally reopen orange's capital. I don't know. Orange played aggressive. I've liked Orange's game so far. He's been a good ally, a good neighbor to me. I've respected his boundaries. Blue has been terrible. Terrible neighbor. Terrible, obviously not an ally. I don't think whatever move I'll be able to do on blue will eliminate them. I don't think I even want to try to go for their elimination. This is just idiotic. I mean, this is so... I don't like disparaging my opponents too much. I want to play my own game. I want to point out when I don't think a play of theirs is very good. This is an atrociously bad play that they're doing right now. I mean, putting all of your eggs into this basket of trying to eliminate me when you know I'm trading ahead of you. You know I've got strong... Now you know what I have here. You're not going to block me on this spot. I think blue is the type of player to think that I won't hit the 90 troops here. I will absolutely hit the 90 troops here. I mean, this is so foolish. This is so silly. Basically match orange's energy here. And orange might even be able to eliminate blue right now. Oh my god, he just blasted through a bunch of red. Just lost 69 on that. He'll get 3 cards off of red, but I'm not sure that this is worth it. We have a guaranteed trade on 3. He fortified away. He gave this up. He's putting all of his eggs into the red basket. If blue doesn't have a set here, we might be able to get blue and red all at once. He fortified all the 50 off here. Didn't fortify back to this. Orange is so annoyed with red that he was willing to give that up. Red had a lot of troops early. He's trading ahead of everybody. I mean, I think red needs to be priority target number 1 here. It's going to depend on what blue does. Blue thought I wouldn't hit 130 troops. Blue thought very, very wrong. He's better hope he has a trade on 3. Otherwise, I think he's completely cooked. Red got their capital back. Presumably the 14 fortifies to it. I don't think they have a lot of troops left, though. I will check them first. Blue might even discover orange's cap here. I will be trading in here. We're going to check red first. I mean, this is just very frustrating. Keep it all condensed for me, pal. Please keep it condensed for me. Maybe hit the 3 here and fail the roll. That would be ideal. Hitting this and failing would be just chef's kiss. Okay, hitting and winning is fine too. We're gonna see if we can hit red. $37. Blue into... I couldn't get both of them, though. That nets me 4 cards. As long as red doesn't eliminate me, I should be alright. Orange shouldn't be able to eliminate me, I don't think. Oh, he might get red here, though. He doesn't trade off of red, though. This should just feed me the win. He does not trade off of red here. Man. Well played. Yeah, that should be game. See, he split there. I mean, you don't have any chance. Orange does not win. Unfortunately for him. Good game, Orange. Open my 19. Sweet. All right, let's see if I don't want to run the board. I'm feeling Orange was a good sport there at the end. I'm feeling a little like I kind of want to just run the board. So we're going to do that. I'm not trying to do this to BM him. Oh, I can't actually run the board, can I? All right, well, we're going to forget that we can run the board here, and I can't run the board because the cap is trapped over here, and just win. Get a little processing results. GG's to Orange. Absolute stand-up player. Felt a little bit bad for red for the card block, and then the obviously full focus from Orange. But man, giving blue the business in that situation, super satisfying. Blue player, you bit off more than you could chew, man. I respected that they had troops on their capital. I was a bit surprised to actually see blue had troops on their capital. Intermediate on blue. Orange played a great game. GG's to Orange. I thought maybe a little bit too full sendy on red there at the end. Beginners on white and red. Intermediate on black. Black player. Just for the future, if you don't quit and you sit there on 0 cards and you never try to break the card block, I'm absolutely going to full send you. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.